AEW should just become WWE. Yeah, I said it. Just mirror everything WWE does. Copy their structure, their babyface formula, their storytelling. Hell, even try out a Cyber Sunday gimmick and pipe in crowd noise while you're at it. Because that's what the IWC thinks I'm saying every time I get critical of AEW. Oh no, Notorious D, he just wants Tony Khan to do everything that WWE does. No, that's not it at all. I just want them to try something that works, because what they're doing right now, it's not working. Now, shout out to my guy Wavy D who sent in this question. He said, has the AEW world title been dominated by heels? And does AEW need their own John Cena or Hulk Hogan to take the company to another level? Let me be absolutely clear. Yes. Yes. And yes again. AEW desperately needs a commercially marketable babyface to carry the company into the mainstream. They need a John Cena. They need a Hulk Hogan. They need a superhero. But not for the neckbeards, for the normal, casual, everyday fans, for the kids, for the grandmas, for the t-shirt buyers, the ones who don't care about 6-star matches from Dave Meltzer, the ones who just want to see a badass with a dope entrance and have a reason to cheer. But here's the problem. Tony Khan doesn't want that. Tony Khan wants the social media applause. Tony Khan is a self-funding wrestling promoter who just likes the love from his cult-based fans. He lives for that little hit of serotonin when someone with an anime avatar calls him Papa Khan. This man has built a company around wrestling hipsters who hate mainstream success because it threatens their little echo chamber. The truth is the IWC does not want AEW to grow. They want to continue to feel smarter than other fans. Have you ever talked to somebody who plays PC games and tried to talk to them about your Xbox or your PlayStation? That's the AEW fan base. They're just never going to let the commercially marketable thing be good. Oh, you like Roman Reigns? It must be nice not having taste. Oh, you enjoy a good Charlotte Flair character arc? Oh, that's real basic of you, casual. They love to throw around the word casual like it's somehow an insult. Like, relax, bro. This isn't Fight Club. We're all just watching dudes in tights hug each other. But the saddest part to me is AEW had all of the pieces to make AEW successful. They had Cody Rhodes. They had CM Punk. They had a fresh John Moxley before he turned into a blood sponge. Hell, they had Britt Baker, who was arguably the most commercially viable woman on their roster, and now she's on a milk carton. We don't know where she is. But what did they do? They ran them all off. Because heaven forbid someone actually marketable gets over in AEW. Because it might take the spotlight off of the Mean Girls, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, who these guys just want to play wrestling in their own little sandbox where no one can shine brighter than them, right? Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page made the ultimate mistake. They could have easily grabbed the top babyface spot in all of wrestling, but instead they chose backstage politics over business. They chose personal insecurity over professional greatness. You want to know how bad it got? AEW drove away Cody Rhodes while he was out actively trying to build the brand. He was doing reality TV, hosting talent shows, making AEW feel big and legitimate to the outside world, and they hated him for it because the attention wasn't on them. CM Punk could have been the biggest villain in professional wrestling, the ultimate corporate cancer character, a monster heel that could have made any babyface a household name. But no, they fought him backstage instead of taking it into the ring and creating a story out of it. And now we're left with what? Will Ospreay? Cool. I guess he flips good, right? But let's be real, he's more of a stunt double than he is a movie star. And mainstream fans, the people who pay the big bucks, they like movie stars. They don't root for the guy who comes in for the 30 seconds that the movie star needs to look like they're flipping. Fans want John Cena. They want The Rock. They want a connection. They don't want cartwheels. Right now, the only guy left in AEW who could possibly carry a torch is MJF. MJF is a phenom, a genius, a once-in-a-generation talent. And guess what? He could be the big baby face that AEW needs. The problem is he's too damn good at being heel. He's too twisted, too clever, too cynical. He'd have to completely reinvent himself to make you forget that he is the ultimate heel. And I know he's done babyface before, I get it. But to really sell everybody and not have them constantly question, is he going back, would take a complete turn. And I don't think that MJF even really wants to be that white meat babyface. So you have to look other places, right? Swerve Strickland. Nope. You don't get to stab yourself in the mouth with a syringe and then sell foam fingers to my kid. You disqualified yourself. Hangman Adam Page. I still get him confused with the guy from Heels. I still think he's just Ace or whatever his name is from that show. He's not who the IWC thinks he is. He's not that big of a deal. So what now? Honestly, AEW's got to look outside the company. They really need to find that Logan Paul diamond in the rough, a more likable version of Logan Paul, an outside star, somebody with that crossover power who makes people stop and go, oh wait, who is that? What is this? But here's the tragedy. This is the saddest part of all of this. If Tony Khan did try to push somebody like that, if he did find a diamond in the rough, the AEW cult would just turn on that person instantly. Because for the AEW cult, this isn't about growing a business. It's about gatekeeping the clubhouse. And the second you try to bring new people in, they're going to lock the doors. That's what the IWC does. And that's why on this Friday's episode of the Casual Wrestling Podcast, I'm going to go all in on this topic. How AEW could become a legit alternative to WWE. Why it is now dangerously close to forever just being a niche brand of wrestling, and how Tony Khan's obsession with being liked might be the very thing that ultimately destroys the company that he built. If you want AEW to grow, you better start listening to people who want it to change, because if you're not evolving, then you're probably canceling yourself out. I'm Notorious D. This is CWC. I don't talk wrestling. I cut promos. I'll see you guys on Friday.
Till it up. Yeah, don't quit it. They speak noise. I rise from hate. They say stay quiet. I chose to create, no filter, no leash, no PG tone. Sit atop my throne when I set the tone. All these little nerds want a Wi-Fi flex. Gimmick boy shit, can't cash the checks. I spit truth from the brain, not AI quips. You a mark, bitch, like an Osprey flip. Y'all fantasy book, I reality bite. I spit the hot takes that make the internet fight. Tell Meltzer I melt him, I set the pace. No stars for they ass, I just spit in their face. Camera turn on, I'm storming your brain. Every word a chair shot like I'm hitting the vein. I don't need kayfabe, baby, I break all illusion. If you're stuck in the form, I'll be your transfusion. I don't play the heel, I love this shit. The anti-hero, the pod blue chip. So F the safe take, F crowd control. Notorious D, here to shock the wrestling world.